Here's the truth no one tells you about the Hilton Honors Amex Surpass card. Most people either massively overvalue it or completely underestimate it. And honestly, both groups usually miss the one thing that actually determines whether this card is worth keeping. How often do you really stay at Hilton hotels? Because if the answer is not much, the math changes very quickly. In this video, I'll break down exactly what the Hilton Honors Amex Surpass card offers in 2026, whether the $150 annual fee makes sense, who gets the most value from it, and the hidden perks that many beginners completely overlook. And trust me, one specific benefit can offset the annual fee surprisingly fast. Let's get into it. First, what is the Hilton Honors Amex Surpass card? This is Hilton's mid-tier hotel rewards card issued by American Express. It sits between Hilton's no annual fee card and the more premium Aspire level options. And that middle position is exactly why it's so interesting. You get meaningful travel perks without paying ultra-premium luxury card fees. Now here's where it gets interesting immediately. The card includes automatic Hilton Gold status. That single perk is one of the main reasons people love this card. Why? Because Hilton Gold status often includes free breakfast or food credits at many Hilton properties, plus room upgrades when available and bonus points on stays. Jake books a 5-night Hilton stay for a family vacation. Breakfast for 4 people every morning could easily cost over $100 total without status benefits. Suddenly, the annual fee starts looking much smaller. This is where most people fail when evaluating hotel cards. They only calculate points. But travel perks like breakfast, upgrades, and statement credits often create more real-world value than points alone. Now let's talk about Hilton points because this part confuses beginners constantly. Hilton points are generally easier to earn than some competing hotel currencies. The Surpass card gives elevated rewards on Hilton purchases and several everyday spending categories. That means points accumulate fast. But here's the problem. Hilton points are usually worth less individually compared to Hyatt points or some airline miles. So yes, you earn a lot of points, but you often need more of them for premium redemptions. This is why beginners get confused. Alex sees a balance of 150,000 Hilton points and assumes he's rich in travel rewards. But redemption costs can also be high at luxury resorts. So the real value depends on how you redeem strategically. Now here's where the Surpass card becomes much more powerful. The card offers free night reward opportunities after reaching certain annual spending thresholds. And these free night certificates can become extremely valuable. John spends enough on the card during the year to trigger a free night reward. Then he redeems it at a luxury Hilton resort costing over $500 per night during peak season. That one redemption alone destroys the annual fee. But here's the catch. You only maximize value if you redeem strategically. Using premium rewards at cheap properties wastes the upside completely. Now let's discuss the Hilton ecosystem because this matters more than people realize. Hilton has an enormous global footprint. That means finding usable properties is usually easy. Budget travelers can use Hampton Inn or Hilton Garden Inn. Luxury travelers can target Waldorf Astoria or Conrad properties. This flexibility is one of Hilton's biggest strengths. Now here's something beginners overlook. The Surpass card also includes statement credits and travel-related perks that can offset costs further depending on current offers and promotions. This changes year to year slightly, so active users often squeeze much more value than casual users. But here's the truth no one tells you. This card works best for people already loyal to Hilton. If you constantly stay with Marriott or Hyatt, forcing Hilton loyalty just because of a credit card rarely makes sense. Hotel cards work best when they match your natural travel behavior. Now, let's compare the Surpass card to competitors, because this is where things get interesting. Compared to premium luxury hotel cards, the Surpass feels far more approachable. Compared to no-fee hotel cards, the benefits are dramatically stronger. And compared to some airline cards, hotel rewards are often easier for families to use. That matters. Free hotel nights feel immediately valuable. Now let's talk about the biggest hidden benefit. Gold status can improve almost every Hilton stay. Better rooms. Bonus points. Possible late checkout. Food perks. Faster service. These improvements may seem small individually, but they compound over time, especially if you travel regularly. But here's the problem. Some travelers barely use hotels. For them, paying $150 annually makes far less sense. This is where people make expensive mistakes. They watch points YouTubers and assume every travel card is automatically worth getting. Wrong. The best card depends entirely on your habits. If you only stay at Hilton once per year, the value becomes harder to justify. Now let's discuss point redemptions because this is where smart users separate themselves. Hilton uses dynamic pricing for many award stays. That means redemption rates fluctuate based on demand. Some nights offer incredible value. Others feel terrible. Alex checks the same Hilton property across different weekends and notices one weekend costs nearly double the points. Same room. Same hotel. Different demand. So flexibility matters heavily in the Hilton system. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Hilton often runs promotions that massively boost earning potential. Double points. Bonus stay credits. Targeted member offers. If you combine those with the Surpass earning structure, you can accumulate rewards surprisingly fast. This is why frequent Hilton travelers often love this card. Now let's talk honestly about downsides. First, Hilton point values are not always amazing. Second, award pricing can become expensive during peak travel seasons. Third, the annual fee still requires active use to justify. And fourth, some benefits depend heavily on how often you stay within Hilton's ecosystem. That's important. Now let's answer the question directly. Is the Hilton Honors Amex Surpass worth the $150 fee in 2026? For regular Hilton travelers, absolutely yes. Especially if you use the gold status benefits consistently and redeem points strategically. But for occasional travelers, probably not. The card becomes powerful through repetition. Multiple stays. Multiple perks. Multiple redemptions. That's how the value compounds. Before we wrap up, here's the ideal Surpass user. Someone who stays with Hilton several times per year. Someone who values free breakfast and status perks. And someone who wants strong hotel rewards without paying ultra-premium annual fees. If that sounds like you, the card can provide excellent long-term value. So here's the bottom line. The Hilton Honors Amex Surpass succeeds because it sits in a sweet spot. Strong perks. Reasonable annual fee. Easy-to-use benefits. And a massive hotel network behind it. That combination makes it one of the more practical hotel cards available in 2026. If this video helped you decide whether the Hilton Honors Amex Surpass card is worth the fee, hit the like button and subscribe for more travel card reviews, hotel loyalty strategies, and smart points guides. And in the comments, tell me which hotel chain you stay with most often right now.